My beloved, I am stirring your spirit with a fresh word. A divine assignment is coming. The seasons are shifting, and along with them, personnel in the palace. Watch as I dethrone even those leaders who seem firmly established, for no authority stands that I have not established, and the heart that becomes haughty I will bring low. For I alone am God eternal, assessing the allegiance of men's hearts and measuring righteousness with my right hand. Even kings with great power must bow before my supremacy or be swept away like chaff in the wind. Yes, prideful empires will topple, and false ideologies will implode. For I am shifting the spiritual foundations of societies in this hour. The instability spanning nations and systems in upheaval are but birth pangs preceding the emergence of my kingdom in new dimensions of authority, order, and fruitfulness. For still to come are glorious days when my supreme reign shall infuse every sphere of society with peace, justice, and the knowledge of the Lord. So brace yourself, beloved, for escalating shakings and realignments ahead. But fear not, for I guard your life as the apple of my eye. While structures crumble around you perfectly positioned in me, your life shall be an oasis of presence and power, where my still waters flow freely to nourish your soul. Here your roots grow deep in my word, upholding you through the winds of change. As others stumble in the darkness, the luminous glow of my spirit will illuminate your path into realms of heightened vision, discernment, and authority in me. Yes, my son, my daughter, you have attained the measure of full stature fitting for these times of epoch transition from the kingdom of this world to the kingdom of Christ. Tested in valleys of lack and limitation, you have emerged wholeheartedly devoted to me, seeking only my will and glory. This purity of motive and loyalty of love now qualify you for promotion into greater spheres of influence in my end-time campaign to redeem planet Earth. Soon I will invest you with a new mantle, granting you higher rank and authority to represent heaven's interests in places of power. In times of change and uncertainty, I offer my guidance, entrusting you with the humble task of spreading kindness and hope. Your role is to be a compassionate listener and a helper in small but meaningful ways, addressing injustices and suffering with a heart full of empathy and understanding. You are invited to join hands with others who share a vision of kindness and humility, working together to heal and comfort where there is need. Your dedication to these humble endeavors, guided by a spirit of selflessness and love, will forge meaningful connections and make a positive difference in the lives around you. Now is the time to embrace your role as contributors in a period of gradual change and improvement. Those among you, steady and reliable in your efforts, will play a vital role in this period of transition, helping to open new paths of understanding and cooperation. The values once sidelined, like compassion, fairness, and integrity, are now becoming the cornerstones for positive change in various aspects of life. These ideas, which once might have seemed distant or abstract, are now becoming more tangible and relevant. Step forward and take your place as agents of positive change, inspired by the faithful examples set forth in my word. Remember Joseph, who, despite being sold into slavery and unjustly imprisoned, rose to a position of influence in Egypt, using his wisdom and integrity to save many lives. Consider Esther, who bravely approached the king to save her people, demonstrating great courage and faith in the face of potential peril. Reflect on the humility and leadership of Moses, who led my people out of bondage in Egypt, guided not by his own strength, but by his obedience and reliance on me. These servants of mine were not without their trials and tribulations, yet they remained steadfast in their faith and commitment to righteousness. In each of their stories you see a common thread, a willingness to step forward in faith, to embrace the roles I had ordained for them and to act as vessels for my purposes. As you seek to bring about change in your own communities and spheres of influence, Let these examples inspire you to persevere with moral courage and an unwavering trust in my guidance. My beloved, for I am about to bestow upon you blessings beyond measure. As you stand firm in the identity I have given you, know that I am with you, filling you with my Spirit's strength and wisdom. Fear not the challenges ahead, for they are but stepping stones to the greater glory I've prepared for you. You shall be a testament to my goodness, a living embodiment of my love and mercy. For you are born for such a time as this, to shine as a light in the darkness. Lift up your head, for you are clothed in righteousness and crowned with favor. Embrace the purpose I have set before you, and step boldly into the destiny I have ordained. With every act of faith, you will see the miraculous unfold, as waves of my provision and power carry you forward in my redemptive mission. In your journey, you will not only bear witness to my wonders, but also partake in them. As you align your heart with mine, you will see nations transformed, societies renewed, and the Great Commission brought to its glorious fruition. Child, lift up your eyes and be vigilant for glimpses of this vision materializing in coming days. As world structures destabilize under escalating judgments, formulas of support for the poor and displaced will arise from kingdom-minded reformers. For compassion and aid will greatly contrast the selfish hoarding of resources by those lacking revelation in collapsing economies. Yes, corrupt, self-serving systems are doomed to fail, but, my child, fear not, for I will never abandon or forsake you. My unlimited stores of wisdom, revelation, and riches in glory are accessible to you. To release breakthrough solutions. Remain ever near my spirit, leaning constantly on my supernatural strength, wisdom, and discernment, so your life bears much fruit for eternity. Embrace humility as your shield and strength, for as we journey together in advancing my kingdom, know that you are wrapped in the cloak of my love and grace. This era, ripe with promise and potential, beckons you to rise against the turmoil. Cling to my heart, and you will transcend every challenge, turning what seems like insurmountable warfare into triumphant victories. My beloved, the Spirit has gifted you to be a blessing to the world. Your divine purpose is integral to bringing hope to those in need. This is a clarion call to steward the unique blessings you have been given. Prepare your heart in this season through deeper prayer and gaining greater empathy. Guide others compassionately to discover their worth and calling. Create spaces of grace where lives are transformed by my love's power. The harvest of human need is plenty, and your soul will be nourished as you meet it. Each act of selfless service sows seeds for justice. The blessings you scatter will return to you multiplied. Your generous gifts of time, presence, and skill will be the channel for others to find provision and purpose. As you water the dry places in your world, the tide of my goodness will also fill your own cup to overflowing. My beloved child, as you walk the path I have set before you, the way may often seem unclear. But know that my hand guides your every step. I will lead you through storms and trials, revealing myself in unexpected ways. The unknown stretches out before you, have no fear. I have ordained each moment, crafting your journey with care. When the winds of circumstance threaten to shake you, fix your eyes on me, for I will never leave your side. You are safe in my embrace. I will shepherd your heart through pain and confusion until understanding dawns. I call you to this holy service out of utmost love. My passion burns to pour redeeming hope through willing vessels. Do not underestimate the power of a willing, humble heart. The opposition rising against you is simply an indication of the enemy's fear. He trembles at the victory I am fashioning through your surrender. Persevere with fierce joy, for you are truly more than a conqueror. Now is not the time to shrink back in complacency or fear. The age of apathetic religion masquerading as faith is over. I am calling my people to action, to live with wholehearted abandon for my kingdom, to be trailblazers of righteousness and mercy on the front lines of cultural change. You have received freely of my extravagant grace. Freely give to those longing for tidings of great joy. Do not judge the worth of your calling by perceived measures of worldly success. Some plant seeds, others nourish growth, still more harvest in due season. But I ordain the yield. Rest in this. Launch out into deeper waters with me as your guide. Do not fear the unknown out ahead. And watch as heaven moves in response, unleashing glory through your obedient life.